Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I am doing this for Janet. She requested a video on how to use, how to get like a stencil or a different kind of pattern on a mixed media background. She's new to mixed media and she is having problems doing the background. You know how we all do the background and do all that, but then she wants her picture, her stencil or whatever, she does. I say use a stencil and I'll show you why to come out and show. So as you can see, I painted the background that got all kinds of good paint and everything on there. And what I did was I took a stencil and I laid the stencil down and I took white paint. Now you can use gesso, you can use whatever white that you have. Watercolor, of course, will not work because it's not permanent. I used just some Deco Art Traditions paint, and I'm going to use some Deco Art Media fluid acrylics in Pyro Orange, and I'm shaking it up real good. So what I did was I took this, and I'm using this big because I want you guys to be able to see it. So I took this, I put it down, I took, you can use a makeup sponge, a paintbrush, whatever. Make sure it's dry. Dip it in the color, white or gesso that you have, and then stencil it on. Take this off, wipe it off, and then let it dry underneath. Next, pick the color that you want to use, and I'm going to use orange. You want something that's going to be fairly opaque. It doesn't have to be completely opaque, but the more opaque, the better. And as you can see, I laid my stencil here, and I'm going to make sure that this is dry, and I'm going to pick up some of the orange, and then I'm just going to go and tap it on. And I'm using fluid acrylic, but you can use, again, anything that you have, and you can do different colors as well. You don't have to do it all one color. This is just, I'm doing this for quickness of the video. Now I'm tapping up and down, but you can do it side by side, but it could run underneath. Depends on what you're doing and what you want it to be. And I'm just going to go and I'm scraping some of the paint off the plastic as I'm going here. I'm going to try to hit the whole bird, but I'm not going to worry too much each piece because I don't want to bore you as we're all sitting here watching me pounce away. I'm pouncing away, I'm pouncing away. Okay. I think you get the idea. You'll just stencil your whole thing. I'm not going to do down there just for time. And then when you lift it up, do you see how bright it is? Now, here's what I like, and I have another video to do on this, which I will do it, but you can see that it's almost got a shade to it. Now, this is a video I'm going to be doing again, showing you how to get a shade with black and a shade with white. So you kind of see it here. But do you see how, let me put my pencil in there. Wipe off your stencil though. You don't have to. I normally don't unless I'm using like a paste, texture paste, fiber paste, something like that. Because I don't want to get all that underneath. But excuse me one second. I don't want this to mess up my other papers that I'm putting it on. That's the only reason I'm wiping it off. And as you can see, now it's sticking out and it's bright on top of that background. You can use any color. You can go in and say you want your owl to be, you want the eyes to be brown, you want the beak to be orange, you want all that. You can definitely do it like this. You can also be spot on where none of the white shows and make sure your stencil goes like that. I like a little bit of the white because it gives me a shadow type effect. And it makes it stick out a little bit more, but that's me. So this is just a little tip on how to make your stencil stand out a little bit more on a mixed media background. So give me a thumbs up if you like these little tips. Let me know down below if you want to see any tips or any answers to any questions. I'm going through my list. I'm knocking things off my list to show. This is another thing. And I'm very excited. I love this, and I hope you guys too. And if you use this, let me know. All you gotta do is tag me. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Google. I have an email on my Facebook. All the links are down below. Give me a thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you later.